Good morning, it's June 8th, 2020. I'm doing Letters from Home from in the Drafted series on YouTube. Letters Home from a Soldier Behind the Scenes. And this is Chapter 3, Episode 8. I'm using the chapter nomenclature because Chapter 1 was basic training. Chapter 2 was what I did in advanced training in California. Chapter 3 was once I went to Vietnam. And Chapter 4 will be back in Fort Dix, New Jersey, and what I did on the East Coast before I got out. So that's where we are in Chapter 3, Episode 8. And I always wanted to, you can see this background behind me. I shot a little B-roll there so you can kind of see what all that is. And I'll insert that here. You can see what I've got here. I got some models. I am a member of the Coastal Bend Mustangs and Fords Club, and we celebrate Ford performance products or Ford powered products, and of all years. And I am a member, and Wendy and I are a member in that little club. So some of these models behind me and signs are just things that we've collected. And it's kind of fun, but I thought you might like to see those. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to start reading. This first letter is to your Uncle Bob and Aunt Lucille in Greenville, Delaware, which is north of Wilmington. Date 26 July 66. The package of snacks arrived on July 25th. And I was very pleased to receive them. Thank you very much for thinking of me this way. The clippings on the weddings were of great interest to me because it made everything more clear to me. Soon all of us cousins will be married and off on our own life's adventure, and I'm looking forward to it very much. I just hope I could choose a wife as well as my two sisters chose husbands. I only wish I could have been able to attend the weddings of Peter and Malcolm. My dad seems to like the camera I sent him very much. He said the first roll of slides came out beautifully. I'm sure that with use he'll be able to put out professional quality photographs with that camera. Today in the PX they had for sale cameras like the one I sent home and another camera which I think is excellent, the Pentax Spotmatic. The Pentax sells for $115 over here, while in the States they cost $289 or so. When I go to Japan in September, I plan to buy a complete camera system for myself, including lenses and flash attachments. Dad wants me to get him an electronic flash unit for his Top Gun. I'm going to build a darkroom when I get out of the Army so I can do my own printing and enlarging. Things have been quiet here in Cameron Bay lately. The weather has been cloudy and rainy the last few days, and the highest temp I have recorded was 107 in our tent at 12 noon. It is supposed to start getting hot soon. The chow has been real good here lately, with steaks and fried chicken, some of my favorite dishes. Being a depot area, we get a lot of fresh foods. All of our food comes from the States by ship. Our biggest problem is ice. We can't get ice for cooling soft drinks and beer. We could buy it from the Vietnamese, but it is illegal to do so, and they charge way too much for it. Old Charlie, that's Viet Cong, has been a little more active around here lately, and there have been more and more cases of sniper fire recently. There is supposed to be a sweep through here in the near future by the airborne troopers to clear them out of here, so this area will be completely secure. I'm safe as long as I stay on Cameron Peninsula. The chaplain and I have venture off once in a while. I'll keep you posted on what happens. Today I bought some Japanese-made binoculars for $13.75. They are 7 by 50 power and seem to be really good. Can't beat the price for sure. So far, my slides I have taken over here have come out very well. I have taken about 150 so far. When I came home, I can farm out the bad ones. When I come home, I can farm out the bad ones and make a nice show out of the rest. I would be glad to show you my slides to you someday in the not too distant future. I received one tape from Mom and Dad and enjoyed it a whole lot. My little battery powered unit only plays 3-inch reels at 3 3/4 inches per second, but it sounded good to hear their voices again. I sent one right back to them. Thanks again for the goodies. They really are appreciated. Love, Donnie. That's my uncle in Wilmington, Delaware, and Greenville, Delaware. And just fantastic. This is September 14th, 1966, to Mom and Dad. The package of goodies arrived on Saturday, the 10th. It arrived in good condition, and I surely appreciate the electrical supplies you included in the package. I already put up one of the lamps and plugs, and we'll wait until we leave the area we are in now to move up the hill into new 2-story buildings. It might be the first of the year before we move, because the new buildings are not even started yet. I will be glad to get out of that tent. Thank you also for the Kool-Aid and the Cracker Jacks, the shoestring potatoes, and the Vienna sausage. They are all real good. We enjoyed all those snacks that people would send us, and because you couldn't get that stuff in the PX, you just couldn't get it. You get some stuff, but you couldn't get the stuff you liked. The magazines were great also. We got our refrigerator about 5 days ago, and it is really nice. Now, anytime 4 of us want cold drinks, we just reach in and get it. Actually, remember it from the letters here, but I don't remember having that refrigerator. But I guess we did. It's a good idea for sure. The chaplain went to Hong Kong last week for his R&R, and he had tailor-made a bunch of clothes for him and his family. It is only 7 more days as of today before I leave on my R&R. It only cost $8 for 3 minutes to call the U.S. from Hong Kong. So if it is the same in Tokyo, I will try and call you. I will call it our hour when I am sure. Oh, these double-page letters are hard to get to. The up there, so it might be an early hour. It will be sometime after the 21st and before the 26th. I think I will be able to get everything you want in Tokyo, so it looks from here, as it looks from here. I should get the tapes you sent me today or tomorrow, depending on how you sent them. Mail gets here twice as fast if it comes airmail. I just got a letter from you with the clippings in it. You're right, things will be different after being gone for a year. I should be able to give you the money back in short order using September, October, and November paychecks. I just got another letter from you with the clear negatives. I think I know what happened. And I believe I ruined a roll of color film the same way. It was a mistake in loading the camera. I'm enclosing one of my previous underwater pictures for viewing. I will get some more real soon. I only have one roll of B black and white left, though, so you can maybe expect some more. I'll be looking forward to my 16mm pictures. There is more I should tell you, but it slips my mind. But we'll write to you when I remember. Donnie. Wow. Must have been under a lot of stress. Okay, this is to Dad. It's Monday, the 3rd of October. And I must have been gone and back from Japan. It says, Up in the upper corner it says, P.S. I am now a Specialist 4, SP4, which is a step up in my promotion. Dear Dad, this is the brochure of my tape recorder. I forgot and left it out of the other letter. The only difference in this one and mine is I got 2 microphones with it and also bought some headphones. I took some pictures last night of myself and my area, and we'll get them developed and send them to you. I just love my new camera system. Works beautifully with all 3 lenses. Right now I can't get my mailers for my film, so I'm going to send all my rolls into Kodak without mailers and have them build them. I didn't get any silk for anyone due to the lack of time we had in Tokyo, and I want to carefully pick out some good patterns of silk to bring or send home, so it will be a while before I'll be where I can buy some again. Second R&R. If you want me to get some right away, I can get imported silk here in Vietnam at Nha Trang, so let me know. I have your lens and flash all wrapped up and ready to be mailed. We'll do so in about 2 days. They should be there in 2 or 3 weeks. You may have to buy an accessory shoe for the Topcon. I had to buy one for mine. Experiment with filters. You should get good results. Bye, Donnie. Interesting. This is the 10th of October. Dear Mom and Dad, I know it is a little late, but I want to wish you a happy birthday, Mom. I'm sorry I missed it before, but I have had a lot on my mind lately. I sent the lens and the flash home today. I believe I owe you $375, and I have sent $140 already. $120 check and a $20 bill, which leaves $235 next month. I should be able to send home $200. Since I'm now an SP4 and make about 60 more than I was, I'm hoping to make a Specialist 5 in 4 or 5 months. I sure would like to have some more albums and radio tapes. If you need any more tape, I can get plenty. Maybe you can record direct from the speaker lead wires into the recorder. If by chance you would like to have a tape recorder like I have, I could order one from the PAC-EX exchange system and have it sent to you. It would be the same price I paid for it, $126.95. Harkin Radio is an authorized repairman for Akai recorders. I think it would be well worth $126 for such a nice recorder. Thank you for sending the pictures from my 16mm film. Some of them were real good. By using super panchromatic film, I could get no-grain pictures with my Minolta. I have already taken 5 rolls with my Nikon, and I have sent them to be developed. I'll let you know how they come out. I would like to have some more magazines, especially the November issue of Motor Trend, which should be on the newsstands on October 20th. I guess I won't see any new cars until I come home in April. But I guess that's the breaks. Say hello to Jean, Jana, and Johnny for me, and I guess I will close for now. Bye, love, Donnie. You know, there wasn't a whole lot to do over there, and we had time to do stuff like letter writing, and so I took advantage of it. I wasn't a letter writer before I went over there, and I guess I felt a need to do it and a connection to do it. So that's what I did, and I hope the people at home enjoyed hearing what I was doing too. I'm enjoying reading them now. On October 13th, dear Janet and Glenn, this is my brother-in-law and sister in Colorado. Things are and have been fine here in Vietnam. Although we are in the monsoon season, we haven't had much rain at all. It isn't hot here like it was during August. And at night, we even need a blanket. I have seen many changes in the 6 months I've been here at Cam Ranh Bay. I have tried to keep a photo record of some of the Biggest changes I have noted. Soon, Cameron will be just like stateside duty with swimming pools, bowling alleys, drive-in snack bars, etc. Our company is building 2-story barracks that will be ready for us in, I can't see that part, I'm going to say January or February. I can't read it. All the main roads are paved now, even more than are being done now. 2 PXs in the making now, and the 4th USO is expanding. Most of the units are discarding the tents in favor of metal roofs. Our buildings are of course tropical type for good ventilation and not at all fancy. It will be real nice to see you at home again. Of course, I did see houses in Tokyo. Our barracks were just 2-story metal building, looked like chicken coops with a tin roof and then screens on the side. It was no air conditioning, of course. Speaking of Tokyo, I had a wonderful time there. The airlines, Pan Am, was late arriving at Nha Trang by about 12 hours. And we ended up with only 3.5 days in Tokyo, while you're supposed to get a full 5 days. I remember that. I didn't get any sightseeing done at all, but I did get all my shopping done. I got a real nice tape recorder and a Kai 1710 model, which corresponds to the 229 Roberts that sells in the States. I also got 4 stereo pre-recorded tapes that I have been enjoying. I picked up a new camera while there too. It is a Nichromat FT, an SLR with BT behind the lens meter system. I also picked up a couple of lenses to go with it. So far I'm happy with everything I bought. Tokyo was truly a beautiful city and was very clean. The people were extremely nice and helpful to Ralph and I. Ralph Vacula was with me. I liked the modern architecture that they had, and it was nice to be in civilization again. Dad will probably send the more complete details that I sent him soon. I have been here for 6 months now, and I only hope the second half goes as fast as the first has. My job is still varied, as the chaplain doesn't fall into the kind of pattern like some people do, and we manage to do something different every day. Today we loaded 16 bags of cement into our trailer and took them to the Micah monastery to help them build a small chapel in the Micah village. We are doing several different civic action projects right now. Another, which is giving clothes to some refugees. It sounds like Gene and Johnny had a wonderful time in Colorado with you two. I'm glad they could enjoy a trip like that before going back to work in Corpus. I'm sure that Johnny is glad to get out of the service, as I will be next September. I just saw the September 30th issue of Life magazine with all the ads for the new cars, and fell in love with the Chevy's new Camaro. It is a real honey. All the new cars look real nice for 1967. Well, I must go for now. Right when you can. Love, Donnie. Yeah, that was right when muscle cars, pony cars were starting to come out. Mustang had been out since 65 and 64 really, and the Camaro came online in 67, I believe. So, and that's what I was referring to there. So that was letters in my 8th episode of Chapter 3. I appreciate y'all listening. These get even better as we go forward. I'll give you heads up on that. It goes on to October and November and into Christmas. I have a long, detailed letter of what I did in Japan that I sent home, and I'll get into that on the next episode. So be sure and stay tuned. Please like, please share, please subscribe to my channel so that I can get more views on this. Getting plenty of views, and I appreciate all y'all viewing it now, and I hope you like what you're seeing. Thanks so much. We'll see y'all later.